everybody. Welcome to the fascinating world of binary options. I'm Todd Anderson, and that other guy is who are you?
Uh, Pedro.
Pedro. Vote for you,
Pe-
and all your wildest dreams will come true. That Pedro.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fascinating world of random binary options.
Fascinating world of binary options nowadays. So let me just quickly tell everybody, if you're watching this, if you don't know who we are, I'm
Well,
Todd.
dude, I'm
That's
going to guarantee
Eric.
you they don't know who we are. I guarantee
Well,
you that.
it depends who's seeing it. I
Yeah.
mean, if they're watching it on one of our Facebook uh,
Well, if you,
pages, then
hope,
awesome.
hopefully
But,
that's not
but
happening.
if they're finding this on the YouTube or somewhere, Twitch or wherever you're watching, chances are pretty good you have no idea who we are. Anyway, we're just two guys with a show on YouTube called The Fascinating World of Random, and it was an extremely popular show a few years back. I mean, so popular that we had about probably dang near 700 subscribers. Uh,
Well, yeah,
it's
man.
like
We
nothing on YouTube, but we did have a video that had a good
we
close
were
to
hated by
60,000
many.
views or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
hated by a lot of people. Our most popular video was about Funko Pops, and yeah, that's it. We did some cool experiments, tested out a few things, and talked
Funko
about a
Pops.
lot.
That was it. Was that our best one? Funko. Oh, maybe. Anyway.
That was yeah, that was the one.
Well,
Yeah.
we had to quit the show because Todd was being a slacker. So now,
So
several
yeah,
years later.
actually, what happened was I'm gonna share this on my own page. There we go. So now people can see it, see what we're doing, see us live. So what happened was we actually were doing the show. Eric moved, and so when he moved, it became difficult to do the show any longer. And then we built this awesome set here at my house. You can see a little bit of it on my end of things here. And except we didn't have Shorty in the background.
Well,
And we filmed,
Shorty's scary.
he's scary, but he's kind of cool. So then we ended up filming a whole new line of shows, and we got some of them out. And
What
then
are you
right about,
trying to dude, let me just tell the story. I go to Ohio and record a bunch of shows, and then Todd says he's going to edit them. Actually, it was your son, and he's done nothing, basically. And that was like in February, probably of last year. Well,
something like that.
it
Yeah.
was March. It was March of last year. It's almost been a year, and we have no shows to show edited. So,
No, we've got a couple. Do we had the one? Didn't we put up the one about Chuck Norris and
no,
another Funko Pop video? Has that not been released?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh,
Let me
that was
see.
a good episode.
Well, yeah, I think he showed us the episode. We have shows from March that have not even been up. What's the point, though? I mean,
All right. So anyway, the point is,
what is this
we
story? I
we,
don't
we came,
understand this.
so here's
We
the thing. Just to tell everybody what we did. So we came from YouTube. We had this show on there where we talked about random things. It was called The Fascinating World of Random for that reason. But ended up after we filmed all these new shows, right about the time we got into this thing called binary options trading. And we've pretty much been obsessed with it ever since for almost a year now, coming up on like 10 months or something. We've
10
pretty
months
much
of obsession.
we've obsessed over figuring out how to trade binary options, and um, that's what we're doing. And so we decided that hey, there's nobody that's live and talking about cool stuff while they do it. No, nothing like this. So let's be the guys to do it. So we're bringing fascinating world of random to the world of binary options trading, and that's what this is going to be. So we're doing a live stream, and we're pretty much going to do our live trading while we talk about whatever random thing we want to talk about. So here
Yeah.
we are.
So it took us about 10 months to get to the plan that we are about to execute starting in this coming week. If I can get the starting out, we're going to start with $50 in binary options, and we're going to try to grow that to within 90 days to about $2,000. Is it about $2,000 a day income? I think. or is it even
gets
more? We're gonna pop up.
it gets
We're
up
gonna
there
try to
pretty
grow.
high.
Yeah, we're gonna try to grow 50. Or is it 50 or 75? Let's say we'll just say 50 or 60. Let's say we're gonna do 60. Our plan is set in stone, but we're gonna change it a little bit.
I think it's
Um,
like you start with about 75 bucks every day. Yeah, so we have a whole chart. So basically,
yep.
let chart up and yeah, go ahead, Colleen, how this chart works and what we're doing here.
Yeah, so we're gonna do we're gonna start at $75, and we're going to make 3 wins a day. We're gonna make 3 simple wins a day on our live stream at night. Our live streams are gonna be probably around 10 o'clock Central Standard, 11 o'clock Eastern, and so here's what happens. If you make 3 trades a day starting at 75, which I need to change this. So this chart is like the master chart of it'll tell you you can make 3 wins a day, and within 15 days you're making about $8 a day. Is that all it is? Okay. 15 days in, you're making $8 a day, which it sounds like not very much. By day 30, is this chart right? This chart does not look right. Let's see. Why would this chart be stupid? 3 wins a day, winning $1.65, winning $3.96. Yeah, that's right. Is this right? Yeah. Oh, yearly growth.
Looks right, but yeah.
Go down to.
It looks a little different than the one I have, but
this is not it. Let me show them. Okay. Starting at $75. That's because it was the wrong 0.022. I'm going to put in some numbers. These numbers I'm putting in here, we show you. You can get our charts and everything from our website, and you would see how to do this. So I think you're growing 5% a day at 75%. That looks right. Okay. Let's see here. Then you go over here, and you would go down to day 90, right? And you'd be at 140,000 a year. Okay, that makes
sounds
more sense.
right. Yeah.
I think I made the algorithm on the other sheet was wrong. So day 15, you're making $8 a day. By day 30, you're making $17 a day. Is that right? You're making a $7 trade, and you're winning 3 of them. So, that would be an equivalent of about $6,000 a year. By day 45, you're making $40 a day. Does this make sense? And it's compounding up to day 60. You're making $82 a day. Okay, this is
the bids. In case you're not following, the bids that you do, those 3 bids increase every day with your account as your account grows. And basically, okay, how a trade works. So show them the trading screen real quick, just for people who have no clue what binary options is.
Okay.
Because
let's try to see what binary options is. What is binary options? Let's see. Is it here?
So this is binary options. Looks kind of confusing if you've never seen it before. Basically,
Pocket Option.
Yeah, it's through an app called Pocket Option. They been around for a number of years now, I guess, but it's relatively new. But yeah, you're looking at the charts go up and go down, and you can make one of 2 choices, one of 2 options, a call or a put. And basically, a call means you think that chart is going up, and you're gonna place your trade as going up. And then a put means I think it's going down, so I'm going to place a put on it. And if that ends where you said you think it's going to end, then you win the trade. And the payout is it can vary, but a lot of times
here's the payout here,
80%. We don't trade on anything less than 80%, but sometimes it goes up to 92%.
So I placed a put on this, and I placed a $1 put. If I win this, I'll win 80 cents. Is how that works. And it looks like this probably will.
So there's an expiration time. So if you set the trade at 1 minute, then basically that little thing, which is called a candle, when it ends, if it ends below the line, since he placed a put, then he wins the trade. That's as simple as options trading is. And of course, binary.
If I lose the trade, I lose the whole $1. Yeah.
Yes, it is risky. If you lose this trade, you lose the whole amount. But
yeah, should we give that? That's probably, we don't really have a disclaimer, but don't. Binary options is risky. Look at this trade. Looks like it'll be a win, and there we would have won
Oh,
$1.80. We get our dollar back plus 80%, which
plus
would be $1.80.
correct. And that's how this
So
works. So when we do 3 of these wins per day, then
so
we
it looks like
basically
you do 3 wins a day. You're actually getting on day 90. You actually start making $385 per day, which is $2,700 a week, which is $140,000 a year. And our chart and our whole system looks it grows exponentially. So if you continue on this path, let's say you go all the way to day 180. Let's say you just keep going down and you just keep doing it, and you get to day 180. You would be making $39,000 a day. Now, this is unrealistic bid mount, and we'll explain that more. But you would be making 14 million a year. But so let's go up to realistic bid mounts. Okay.
yeah, this gets
Uh,
unrealistic.
yeah, it gets unrealistic, but right around say day 120, you're actually making $571 bids. You're making $1,700 a day, which is a $624,000 a year. That's actually just 119 days in. You would actually be profiting a $1,700 per day, winning just 3 trades a day. So this is why it's taken us 10 months to learn this, because a lot of binary options traders will just start making bids and doing $50 bids and then do $100 bids. And I mean, we have friends, and we've even done it. We've done all kinds of stuff trying to figure it out, and come to realize that you actually need a mathematical equation, you need a safety net, you need a loss strategy, and then you have to have a growth strategy too. All of that is included in what we've been working on for this last 10 months. And that's why we're going to launch this live starting, this coming week, starting with just $75 and going forward. This sheet is actually available in our online course. So you can actually get our online course, and you can join our inner circle, and those things will help you grow. So this is there a link in the description of all of our videos. Okay, and it's a teachable course. You actually get the downloads, and you learn in depth. We're kind of giving you overviews today, but you're going to learn in depth how to use these charts and how to make bids and trades and things like that. So this is very simple. You can just go to the link in our description, which is Teachable. I think it's Fascinating World of Binary Options.teachable.com. So I'll put that here on the screen too.
Yeah, put that on the screen. That sounds like a great idea.
Fascinating World of Binary Options.teachable.com. And you can actually get you can get a course that I made. Actually, last couple months I actually created a whole YouTube channel called Music City Trader, and so I'm kind of under Music City Trader on the course. That's one of the courses, but the sheets we have got available in that course and in our inner circle too. We're not going to let's not talk too much about the inner circle tonight. You can read about it, but basically at the end of the day, if you like what we're doing and you're like, yeah, I want to do this, you can trade right along with us, not live because of the latency. So when we're trading tomorrow and we're in Pocket Option, we're trading, you're going to see some stuff on our screen that's going to look like this. It's going to say, don't place live trades with us, because these broadcasts might be late by 2 minutes or 1 minute or 30 seconds. Even 30 seconds would be a bad idea. So if we say we're going to enter this trade, and we enter it, and then 30 seconds later, YouTube catches up and you see us saying that, the trade would already be out. Like, you would already be losing if you tried to enter, probably. In order to get around that, we will have...
The thing about this is that they allow something really cool. If you have no clue how this works, you don't plan to learn this, you don't want to know anything about it, they make this awesome feature called social trading. Social trading, open it up. You can open it up there on your screen if you want to, Eric, and show. There's this option. Yeah, you can open it. That's called social trading. And basically, if you're part of our inner circle, you can just follow us. You can load your account with some money, and basically whatever trades we make, if you're following us, it'll place them in your account. So you'll do exactly what we're doing, and we can tell you how much we're going to be trading that day. And that's the thing with following us that is different about following us than following a lot of other people, is that You actually know what we're going to do, because there are people that put hundreds of dollars in their account and then they just randomly follow somebody that they believe to be a good trader that turns out not, and they come home and they log in and they find that all of their money has been drained because somebody lost a bunch of trades and they have no idea how much they're going to be trading. You can set the percentage amount in that so that it will only trade a certain amount. Now, the minimum trade on Pocket Option is $1. The maximum amount is 1,000. That's why what we were saying about the chart gets unrealistic, because you can only place up to a $1,000 trade. Now, you are allowed to hit the button multiple times, but you can place a maximum of $1,000 in a single trade, a minimum of one. So you can't
Right.
place
And
less
so,
than.
so I lost money early on because I thought I was going to follow this trader, and we won't mention who it is. I was going to follow some traders, and I didn't really know. I had, let's say I put $300 in my account, and then I went and followed them. Well, that day they made like several $100 trades that lost, and then they kept trading. And so my account just emptied out like that day. And that's why in Inner Circle, what we do is every day we go to trade, we actually telegram you and tell you we're going to go live, at 10 o'clock. We're going to start our first trade is going to be $1. Our first trade is going to be $50, whatever it's going to be. And you have to at least have this much in or follow us at a certain percentage. So we teach you that in the Inner Circle. If we're making let's give you this idea. If we're making $50 trades and you don't want to make $50 trades, you only want to make $5 trades, you would follow us at a 10% ratio. So my trade would be $50, but yours would only be 10% of my trade. Okay, so that's actually a way that we're going to work with you. It's not just follow us and make however many trades, because you can't really follow people blindly unless you have a lot of money in there, because some of these traders make $500 trades, 3 or 4 of them at a time, and then they double up their trades. And if you don't have a lot of money to follow them, you'll absolutely lose as they're making up trades. You're just going to lose.
You have no idea how much they're going to trade, so you're at
Right.
their mercy, because they could just be placing $1,000 trades and you have no clue how much they could lose all your money in a single bid. But
Right.
but
Our
with
Inner
us,
Circle
that's
will
the
be
thing about
guided.
we're following a chart, and you'll be able to see exactly through a Telegram, right? Telegram.
Yeah.
So we'll actually tell you what that day's trades will consist of, what it'll be. Now, in case you're wondering what happens if we lose a trade. So if we lose a trade, that doesn't mean your money is gone. We've got covered there, and you can explain that since you've got it right on the screen there. Trade
so
1, 2, 3.
This is called the Martingale, and I think this is the
Martingale.
the Martingale. And I think basically how this works is this would be our Martingale for this plan. We would start out making a $1.70 trade. So if we lose this trade, we would lose $1.70. And the next trade that we make would be $3.80, and that $3.80, when we win that trade, it would make us back all the money we lost in the $1.70, plus it would make us up a win. So this
gives you the profit that you didn't get the first time, plus all the money back that you lost the first time.
Right.
So
yeah. So we'll be going 5 deep.
Yeah.
If the only way we lose a lot of money, and it can happen, is if we were to say be trading and we go to 5 trades deep, our 5th trade. So in this chart, our 5th trade would be $42. If we lost that, then the total loss is in this column. We would have lost a total of $74 in that run. So we would have lost all of our account, and that has happened. We've done that a lot in demo, and as we've been working through this. But
we've actually become very good. We know what we're looking for, and we have a very good bidding strategy. So in recent times, we really don't lose that much. So
yeah, well, that's the goal. The goal is not to lose that.
That's the goal. Now, can we? It's not beyond anybody to do that. But we've seen people that are more likely to lose than others, and
yeah, and the thing about our strategy is a lot of people do the Martingale strategy like this. They make, say, a $50 trade, And I want to get too mathematical, but they'll say their first trade is $50. Their next trade, they just double it. So they make $100 trade. So if they win that back, they really don't win their full money back. They win what they lost the first trade, and then they win a little bit. But
A little bit
if
of
they
profit.
lose that third bid, then they'll do like they'll hit the button 3 times. So they'll go 50, 50, 50. So they make a $150 trade. Well, they actually, if they win that trade, would lose money. So
Right.
with our martingale percentages, every single trade we win will give us a full win. So once we win this $8.40 trade, even though we've lost this one, and this, and we win this one, we've actually still won a full trade, and that's important. This is all based on percentages. So there are YouTubers out there who are just hitting the button like one time, and if they lose, they hit it twice. Like they're doing $10 bids. Like their first bid is 10, then their next bid is 20, and then their next bid is 30, next bid is 40. That doesn't mathematically work. It falls apart. And that's how I've lost a little bit of money with some of the traders I was following, because they were just making $100 bids and then 200. They were just doubling and tripling, and it didn't work out. This is a more precise makeup method. So we call this, this is called on YouTube the martingale method, but ours is kind of refined. And in early on, we have this chart that shows you how many trades you can go deep, how much money you have to start out with, and what percentage you put in your bid calculator. But the problem is, let's say you want to go 10 deep, and you want to have real safe accounts. You've got to start out with $2,700, and you have to win 270 bids a day just to go up 8%. So we have created over 10 months. We've tried everything from going 3 deep, going 10 deep, and we've found that, yeah, we've tried
Tried
everything.
it all.
We're settling in the middle ground where 5 deep is pretty safe, but it's also fairly rapidly growing. So that's why we're doing this. And 3 bids a day. There's been days where we've had a goal to win 12 a day, or one time we were winning 25 a day. We find that that's a little riskier because it's harder and longer to win 25 bids. You have to bid a lot of bids. So you have a lot more, you're in the game longer, so it gives you a lot more chance to sort of screw it up. So we're in the game very short. We're having fun. We're going to be talking, hanging out, and we're going to be making three trades. Now, in the beginning, it seems like, oh, they're only making like $12 a day. That's fine, because this is actually a process. If you're going to trade by yourself and learn to trade, it's safer to just start with low amounts of money. A lot of people start in demo, but you can start with dollar trades and just sort of, if you blow your account, or if you stink, which you probably will in the very beginning, like we did, and you'll blow $50 or whatever. You'll blow $75. You're not going to blow $7,500, but you will do that if you think, I'm going to go into binary and just put in $3,000. I'm going to start making $100 bids. Your account will suffer unless you're good. And part of our whole thing is you have to be good at bidding, and that's been the hardest. I think that's probably been the mathematics part's been fun, but learning how to bid has been hard. Because you look on YouTube, there's tons of different YouTubers out there that are just there's tons of YouTubers that just tell you do this and then do that and then do this and then do that. And so since Todd's frozen, I'll just keep talking. I think he is actually frozen. It's his fault because his kids were watching Netflix all night. The hardest part was learning to bid, though, and we've come up with some pretty good strategies called it's called the double cross. And actually, we've got a double cross here, so I'm going to take another demo bid on this double cross. It's crossed over here in stochastic. It's crossed over here in the MACD, and this is a pretty strong double cross against the trend. But still, I think as you're following along, you're going to see how we're bidding, what we're doing, and this would be a case where. Oh, there's Todd. Welcome back.
My bad. I think I lost my internet access. I got like
I
20.
know. I've been in here talking
people
about the
there,
double cross.
At least you found something to ramble about, because I got like a bunch of people on the internet, and my son's up playing video games, so they hog all the bandwidth.
Oh my goodness, dude! You know what you need to do? You need to break your router into like guest and home and give them the guest login. So I just took this double cross bid. It actually might lose. It's
Really?
Look at it. I mean, I don't know. It's tricky. It's got a couple seconds left. Oh, there we go. Oh, see, it lost even though it shot up. See, it crossed here, and I took it up here. But
Yeah.
this is another one of those. It's kind of against the trend. It's underneath the white
Yeah,
line.
sometimes those win, sometimes they don't. But your first one won. That would
Yeah,
only
first
be a first loss. So
right. So this one right
but
here. What do you think's going to happen here? This is like. Are you frozen or just staring at it? He's staring at it. I mean,
it sounds
I think it's going to turn around. Is what I think it's going to do right here.
frozen.
I think it'll turn around because it's going. The double cross happened down here, actually. This is a dangerous spot because we don't really know if it's going to break through the white line or not. It's kind of like, it's kind of not really, we're not really sure if the thing is breaking through. So I'm going to keep looking at these charts. You'll see as we're trading every night live. Again, you'll be able to see that we will be flashing to you these setups of do not make live trades with us on YouTube. Do not make live trades with us on YouTube. If you want to follow along and make trades with us, then you'll want to join the inner circle so that you can actually social follow our account, because our live trades could be lost if you place your trade 10 seconds after you're supposed to. You could lose. And I followed some other services on the internet like that give you signals, and they say, like, they text you, make a call on, Amazon right now. And some people in the forum would be like, oh, I lost. Oh, I won. Oh, I lost. Oh, I won. Seconds matter in this game. Seconds matter. You can actually lose your trade in just a second just because you got in at the wrong second. So with social trading, though, every time I hit this button, let's say I hit this button here, and I'm on a second, let's say I'm on a second trade, so I'm going to do a $2 trade. This is kind of crossing over. This is a really big red candle, and I wish Todd was in. Oh, there he is. Let's see. I wish Todd was in so he could actually see this big red candle.
I'm internet problems all day, so if I cut out, just keep rambling.
Yeah,
but
we don't need you to do the show. Trust me. Look at this giant red candle.
I don't know. My internet's just today. So that's a huge candle, which means most likely that the next one is probably going to go back up. When they have that much down pressure, usually can't sustain that for very long. And I think the next one's probably going to go up in most cases.
Yeah. I'm nervous about an upbid on this one because we're in a downtrend and we've got a massive down cross. We've got a cross here. I wouldn't
take an upbid. Yeah, I wouldn't take an upbid, but a lot of times, I mean, usually that big of a change can't hold for very long. But I wouldn't take it. I would not bid on that candle in particular.
Yeah, I would actually
it's just
bid
not a safe
down
bid
on
either
this. I would have bid down on this candle up here when it. Look at you. You might actually be right, bro. I would have bid down on this candle way up here because it kind of crossed over. The stochastic crossed here and it started going down. I would have bid down there. But look, I had a feeling you were right because it went down to this sort of support line. And now this candle looks like it probably will win as long as it doesn't shoot straight down. I mean, this is a real big gamble of a bid right here. And it did win. So there you go.
Told you.
Yeah.
Did you make a put on that or a call?
I called it.
I mean, what did you put it? Okay, you called it. I couldn't see your line, but
yeah. So I think
there we go.
We need to start out by taking a collection for Todd to get a better internet connection. Jeez, your internet connection is terrible. I mean, like it's just never going to get better unless you plug in and then tell your kids to
today
turn
it's
Netflix
actually been cutting out. It was doing just fine last night, but today it actually has just been going out. Like my internet went out. Like, so I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, if that happens, just wait for me to reconnect. Keep talking.
Yeah.
But yeah, but basically, okay. So how many wins have you had then?
Well, I had
just in this
just
demo
right here. I had
session.
a win, a loss, and a win. So I've had 2 wins. I don't know what
Okay,
these 2
so you
were.
went. So you never
Yeah.
went. Yeah, that was from earlier. That don't matter. So basically, this is how, if you're watching, this is how this works. We don't lose more than 5 in a row generally, or even lose 5. I mean, usually not more than 1
Well,
or
when
2.
you say generally, remember you can't lose 5 in a row, or just you blow your account. So we can't lose 5 in a row.
I don't
And
plan to
that's
do
why
that.
that's why
I
we
have
made
a
it
history of
5.
winning. I have a history of winning 7 or 8 in a row. I'll get on these streaks where I'll win like a lot. So
Yeah, and you've been pretty much killing it. If you can win, so we got one more win to really do. If we're doing in demo, we've got one more win to do tonight, and I actually think this is, I think this is probably going to be another up candle on this one. So I'm going to take
and
this bid up.
again, this is not part of our actual
Program. Yeah, we're just demo
chart. This is
trading.
just a practice. So this is nothing too super serious, but
Well,
yeah.
let's say this is a demo account.
Okay,
This is
so
Pocket Option. And let me tell them this real quick. In the description of this video, you'll see a link that is an actual affiliate link that you can get a $50 bonus, 50% bonus to sign up. So it's Todd's affiliate link is right down there in Pocket Option. You can go into the description, sign up for Pocket Option, and you'll immediately have a demo account just like this. You can have no money in there at all. It's free. And you can just start placing trades like we're doing. We're doing fun. Now I'm going to go ahead for a second trade, and I'm going to actually say that this is consolidating. I'm just going to take.
this
I'm
will
going to
be
try to
your
win my third.
this
This
will
will
be
be a
your
second
third one.
bid. No, it'll be a second
Oh,
bid.
sure.
And I'm going to do a
You didn't
consolidation
count
bid. Okay. This is really not how we're going to be trading live. In fact, Todd's pushing the button on the live trades coming up here in our live
Yeah.
trade sessions. He'll be pushing the button because I am too impulsive. So I'm not going to be pushing the button. Todd will be. And so this is a second bid. We're going to try to get our third win.
Okay.
And
What are you on Facebook by chance? I hate to do it to you, but if you go over to Facebook right now,
well, hold on. I got 25. Let's see if that'll win. Well, I can see if it's going to win. Let's pop over to Facebook.
you're on a bid. Okay, all right, go ahead,
Yeah,
because
I'm good. We've got a double cross up, right? I mean, that's.
Yeah. Do you see this on Facebook? I think in my prediction here, this candle, this next candle is going to go one more towards that white line. I think it's going to go back down
and that's
overall,
gonna win.
but
I won
I
that
think it's
one.
going to. But I
You think it's
think
going up?
that this next one, yeah, if you took a bid on that, I think it's gonna go up. It could. Don't let that scare you. But
So I won the Twitter.
I
I
think
won
it's
this
gonna go
Twitter
up. It
bid.
could.
Yeah, I
Did you
won the
take
Twitter bid,
a?
so I have my 3 wins on the Twitter. I have 3 wins there, and I took your advice, even though it is against the trend. And I'm not sure why you think it's going up. I think because the stochastic crossed, and why else?
Well,
Because
a lot of times they. Well, a lot of times they do. Is it going up?
yeah,
Because
can you
I think
not
it's
see
gonna
it?
want to inch up.
Yeah, can you not
Line.
see it?
I don't know that it's gonna stay there for very long. But yeah, I think that it is gonna go there.
Wow, what a loss. That's a loss. So, but look at it going. It was a barely
Was it
loss.
froze up again? But
Are you, man? Your internet.
well,
dude.
where did you?
You need to go buy some new internet. Well, I was
Yeah,
on that at the
that
end of that green
happens.
candle. I was on a call. You know.
Okay. Well, it
Do you
is
think
going to
this?
keep going up towards that white line, I believe. You know, I think it'll keep going up for a little bit. I don't know. It may, I think it's going to hit that white line.
Well, if this this is a double cross. Stochastic crossed right here, and we have MACD getting ready to cross right here, and I could take my second bid basically up, and I think I will, just for the kicks and giggles. We're in demo. It's it's not a confirmed cross. Again, I don't know if Todd's actually confirming the cross or not. I would have probably should have waited for the confirmation of the MACD to cross. But in demo, we're just trying to win. But this is a pretty good cross. I do think this could win. We could also lose. It's got a big green candle. So we're gonna do this in live over the next week, over the next 90 days. This is actually a pretty strong double cross up. I mean, it's coming out from oversold, and it's coming out from oversold, and I lost that red candle. If this one loses, I think I don't know. What would you do, Todd, if this one loses? We'd probably wait.
It's not going to. I think it'll jump up there. How much time do you?
Looks like we
Well,
got
I can't
2
see that
seconds,
from
and
here.
it's a win. There we go. Good for you. All right, so we got our 3 wins.
Yep,
Basically,
there you go.
we had, I think it's like tonight we had a loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, which is, typical for me. Todd doesn't typically have that many losses in between, but typical for me because I impulsively.
That's because Todd freaking is awesome. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tend to jump in. Okay, and a common practice for me is not re-entering on the same chart. Like we kind of stuck with this chart. I usually will not do that, but like I was pretty confident in this going to the white line, and exactly as I called it, that did. It inched all the way up to that white line, and I knew that it was going to do that. I just had the gut feeling. That's what it did. I would not trust it beyond this point. If we had to go for another win, I wouldn't trust it to go further than that. But
because
yeah,
it's probably, if you look at the overall bigger chart, it's going to bounce. It's probably going to go down, up, down. It's going to bounce. If I took any bid here, I'd take a down
right.
bid.
It would be a down. Yeah.
But the indicators don't show that. So this is a dangerous bidding scenario because the indicators are
It's very
pointing up,
dangerous.
but the pattern is showing that it's probably going to bounce, but it could break through at any time. And I've lost a lot of bids on the breakthrough. So I think it's going to go down, and then it just shoots straight up. So right now we have a double cross. We have all indicators pointing up, but the long average is going down. And obviously we have the pattern is bouncing. And so, I mean, if I was going to take any bid, it would be a down bid. And
yeah, because it is going to go back down from here. Ultimately, it's a down current. But I mean, it is kind of crossing over. But I think it's going to. I think it'll go down. I mean, could it break that? Sure. Is it likely to? No. And in my best guess, it wouldn't. But none of that really matters because we won 3 bids. That just gives you an idea of what we're going to do. You do not just take another bid on it.
Well, yeah, because I should have stopped. That was going to be the third bid. Was going to be it.
That was the third. Once we hit 3, when we do this, we're done. That's it. We're winning 3. We win 3 every day, and we're going to continue to do that. And then basically, when we hit 3 wins, we are stopping. This is just, he's in demo, so none of this really matters for real. But just to give you an idea of how this is going to go, we're going to win 3 bids a night, and we're gonna make money doing it. And so
now, what do you think this candle's going to do? It broke already. Do you think it's going to break?
Well, it broke, but that doesn't mean it broke. Just because it broke doesn't mean that it is changing directions.
This did this big green, red, bam, big green.
Okay, here you got a huge red candle. I would take down bid on that, if anything, because it's not going to sustain that. I mean, I probably won't put a bid on it at all if it were for real, but it is. I don't think it's likely.
Strength of this is why like we probably wouldn't be bidding on this, because the strength of this is up. You've got up, you've got up, you've got up. But the pattern of this shows down. So you've got
shows down, right?
And sometimes
there's a lot of conflicting info. I think that now overall, it may go up. This next candle, I think it's going to turn and go back down below that line, is my guess. This minute, how many seconds you got on that?
About 30 seconds.
Okay, it might turn down because I don't think it's going to sustain that for very long.
It wants to go down.
Yeah, and so I think this will be a win. Probably. I mean, it might fight, might go up a little bit. It's hard to say. It looks like it's got a lot of strength, but it's kind of a
It's
crapshoot from here because I
it
don't
is a
know.
it is a crapshoot.
It's teetering
Look how crappy,
on that line. So, oh,
and it
you
won,
won it.
but that was dangerous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a dangerous bid. Okay, it's time for Eric to stop playing around. This is why I'm bidding, just so everybody knows, because I won't be doing this. He's impulsive. He likes to hit buttons. But if you
Yeah.
sit there and just keep blowing it, you're not gonna build anybody's confidence in this.
I
Stop
didn't
while you're
blow it,
ahead.
bro. Hey,
Does
bro, look
does
at
the
this.
word stop while you're ahead mean anything to you? Okay, so 4
No.
wins. 4 wins
1, 2,
for
3,
the night.
4. No, yeah. So, but you're right. These are not bids that we take in our inner circle. We're taking bids that are like these, but they're
Some of them were. That one he just did was not a bid that we would take. It's not in our actual strategy, but like I said, we've been obsessing over this for like 10 months now. So we've kind of come to know how these charts kind of speak to you when you look at them. Um, just so everybody knows, this is not gambling. Okay, this is a very calculated risk that we're taking here because when we look at this, we can almost know what the next moves of this chart are going to be based on its movement, its pattern, a lot of factors. Um,
right.
Gambling is when you roll the dice. You have no say in what happens.
And we've done
This,
that in pocket option. We've got some pretty good strategies where you're literally just hitting the button based on the previous color. We've tested all of these. In fact,
correct.
some of our
We have.
listeners said try this, and we've tried it. We'll try it. And that's the problem with not pocket options, but binary options overall. There's so many different ways to win, and so many different personalities that if you want to just hit the button over and over again until you get a win. If you got enough deep, you can. Some people tell us just to keep hitting the button in the same direction, stuff like that. I mean, I've tried it and I've in demo and lost a lot of times and realized this is not reliable enough. And we're going to talk about that as we go forward, like the $5 to $1,000 challenge, the $5 to $2,500 challenge. This stuff is extremely dangerous, and it really
Yeah,
misrepresents, I
you'll
think.
find a lot of gimmicky crap on YouTube if you search it. That is not how we roll. That's not how we do this. And so if you find the challenge of going from $1 to 5,000, those people are liars. I'm just going to call it out.
Yeah,
If you see that, very few of them do I think are legit. Maybe one. There's maybe one guy on there that I think is telling the truth. Everybody else has, I think, just doctored their videos, and isn't even all that good at trading, and is probably just doing it for gimmicky purposes. So none of that's real. We're not into that. Like I say, we have a strategy. It's right there on the screen. That is our bidding strategy. Only 3 wins a day, and that's not 3 bids. So we might lose a couple here and there, but we're going to win 3 without losing 5. That's the goal. And it's a very realistic one. Like I say, we've been doing this for quite a while now, and we spent a lot of time.
wow.
So
Look at that. 100% win strategy, $1,000 in 20 minutes. I mean, this kind of stuff is
doesn't
misleading.
exist. There is
Yeah.
absolutely no strategy. We've tried. I can tell you that me and Eric, if there's a way to do something easily, we'll find it. There
Yeah, that's true.
no strategy to an easy thing. $1 to $5,000. Bull crap. I'm sorry, bull crap. They're
Yeah.
liars.
This is, I mean, and some of these guys I like, so I don't want to talk to like
Yeah,
1,000 to 5,000. This right here is absolutely, I would say, almost impossible. And in the beginning, I thought this was something that was going to be real. And as we've
mhm,
learned this over 10 months, dude, we have realized that it's impossible and it's got to be doctored. I just don't believe it. So I do
yeah.
not believe it. And I mean,
There's one guy. There's one guy on there, and I'm not saying that none of them have anything useful to say. Some of them, some of their strategies, we've tested them. We've tested
whoa.
any strategy that we think will work. And
And I followed some of these. I like some of these traders and they're pretty cool. And I just don't believe that, like some of the best traders that I've found on there, have like maybe a 70 to 80% win rate, and that's like the best ones. So
Yeah.
if these challenges that go from like 5 to 5,000, you can't have a 70% or 80% win rate. You have to have a 100% win rate,
Right.
and that I think is
I think it
impossible
takes about 15, 16, 17 wins, depending on the payout, to get
in a
to
row.
in a row consecutive. You can't lose because you compound. You start with $1, you make $1.80, then you bid $1.80, and then you get your winnings. You trade that. So yeah, I mean, you can't. I can win. I have won 12 consecutive trades in a row. That might be my top. I don't know. I wasn't doing a challenge or anything. It just happened one night. So I know
And this is a lie. Real 100% win binary options trading strategy. $1 to 5,700. You would have to win so many times. And you know
yeah,
what? Maybe we're underestimating these people. Maybe some of these people are so smart and so like just their brain is just like stuck in binary options. They could win 18 in a row without losing. I don't think that it's possible. I
yeah.
mean, I think it could happen. Like, here's the thing. I think it's possible because you won 12 in a row once, so
I
it's
did, yeah, and
possible.
I win 7 in a row, 8 in a row. I do that quite a lot, but
So maybe
you're
you could, but
gonna hit a loss.
it's not a long-term financial
No, and
strategy to say.
it's not something I could set out to do. I can't say, okay, I'm going in for for 15 straight wins. No, it just sometimes happens. You're gonna get a loss here and there. And I mean, because here's the thing, you're not gonna place a bid that you think you're gonna lose. So, you place a bid, you think, oh, or a trade, and then you lose it. Well, that's just gonna happen. I
Huh.
mean, so it's just not realistic to think that you can go in with the intention of winning that many in a row and actually do it. Uh,
This one might actually be realistic. $20,000 binary challenge, $20 or it's 20 pounds to 20,000. So let's say $20 to $20,000 in less than 2 months. Now that I could see actually working if you worked a chart like ours. If you worked our
right.
plan, like for example, our plan, if you started with $75 and you won every day and never stopped for what did he say, $20 in 20 weeks or something? No, he said 20.
20,000 in 2 months or something.
2 months, so 60
Is
days.
it?
So
Yeah.
yeah, so if you get down to 60 days, you're actually making $80 a day. So by the end of the year, you'd have 30 grand. By the end of the week, you'd have 500 a week. So some of those, you might be able to do that. Take $20 and turn it into that, but you'd have to have you would absolutely have to have a plan like ours. You could not just do the challenge plan where it requires you to never lose a bid in between your bids, and you're always what they do. So basically, they bid like their $50 bid, and they win, and then they bid their entire account every single bid. So any
Right.
loss would be complete failure,
Right.
which I think they
In
would.
our plan, we have to lose 5 consecutive bids to wipe out the starting balance.
Right.
And so ours is a lot more practical. Because I mean, you have to be bidding carelessly to lose 5 in a row. I mean, or just not know what you're doing. And like I say, Eric and I have been spending a lot of time. And when I say a lot of time, I mean we've obsessed for like 10 months over how to make binary options really work. And so we've been through about every different scenario with it.
We've tried all of that cockamamie crap too from YouTube. We've
Yeah,
actually tried a lot of like demo tested for not tried it like a day. We've tried it for a week. We've tried it for 2 weeks. We've tried it different ways and we've tried to break it. We've tried to win it. We've tried different things, and we've come to that same conclusion. Like there's only a couple. I'm not saying that our strategy is the only way to win. I'm saying that
right.
you have to find a strategy that wins and
There is
that
a lot of
can.
strategies that will win, but I can promise you that every single one of them will lose. There
Yeah.
is not a strategy that is 100%. If you see 100% win rate, do not watch that video. Do not even give it support, um, because it's a lie. It is an absolute lie. There is no strategy that can do that. It just won't happen. So, did you just take an upbid on that?
Yeah, this is another double cross. It's early double
Yeah.
cross, stochastic
And
cross,
this is
MACD
one where
crossed.
that's likely to go up towards that white line. Whether or not it'll break it, nobody knows. But yes, when you see that begin to do that, in most cases, it's gonna inch up towards that white line. Even if there is the occasional red candle in there, it's gonna inch up towards that,
So you think
white
overall it's going down, it's reaching up, it's going down, it's going up a little bit, but it didn't double cross here. That's the thing. Here it did double cross, like and big, and we just won that one.
Yeah.
And you could probably win another one, but I'm not going to. So that's like 5 wins. So that yeah,
Mhm.
that was an actual double cross that I caught early. Now this last week you've been catching these double crosses and winning them as they've been going up, but because this is a long downtrend, I think it's probably going to end up turning.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, that's a big, massive downtrend overall.
And this was a double cross down right here, it double crossed there, it crossed here, and then it went boom. So if this double crosses again, but it won't. It's not set up to double cross. Uh, you might be able to win another bid on this.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is another disclaimer. Do not place live trades with us. This live stream does have latency. It could be 5 seconds, it could be 50 seconds, it could be a minute, depending on where you're at. And it could be that you're watching this another day. So we might be saying we're
Yeah.
doing this live, and it's like that was yesterday. So do
Yeah,
not be
and
taking.
seconds matter in this trade. I mean, we win by the second. Sometimes you'll see the candle actually jump over the line at the very last second. So yeah.
Right. So if you want to trade with us in real time, you want to join the Inner Circle. So the Inner Circle, take our online course and join the Inner Circle. And let's pull up the screen. I'll show. I don't know how relative this is going to be long term. We're just rolling this out, but you can go to fascinatingworldofbinaryoptions.teachable.com and you can join the Inner Circle, basically trade with us. You can also take the course. The main course that we have available right now is
Yeah,
binary
if you
options.
wanna learn to do it yourself, it's fun. I mean, Eric's got a course that we'll talk to you about that. I mean, you can learn a lot just by watching us. I mean, we're kind of teaching you here, but, so if you just wanna
Yeah,
watch this, broadcast every time it's on or whatever, follow our Facebook page, um, and,
yeah, you're gonna learn a lot just watching us.
'cause
But if you
right
want your
now we're
own,
we're live on our YouTube channel, we're live on, Twitch, um, Facebook. Where else we live at?
Twitter, I guess. I didn't even know you could do live Twitter, but I guess you can.
But apparently you can, and we are. So, um, yeah, so you can actually just learn by watching us, without joining anything. But if you wanna actually follow us, along, say you don't wanna learn how to do it, you just wanna throw some, money in the app and follow us on our trades, you can join and get access to that, and you can just let us do the trading for you. So we're not responsible
Yeah,
if it don't succeed, but
yeah. No, it would be our loss, but you would also lose your money. But
but
the
we're not
Inner
in this to
Circle.
lose it. We're not in this to lose it because we lose our own money too, and
Yeah,
we have our own
that's
wealth
true.
on the line. So you're in good hands. This
Let's
is
I'll
this is two
explain.
two guys that have taken this very seriously for the last 10 months, not not some people on the internet on YouTube that are just like, yeah, watch me take $1 to $5,000 and telling you all kinds of crap that's unrealistic about pocket option. Um, you are, I think you're in good hands. I mean, you've seen it tonight. We've shown you this in real time. We've won bids, we've lost bids, but overall, tonight would have been a success in live trading because we didn't even come close. Um,
Right,
what was
and
the most?
we won't. That's the
No,
plan.
we won't. We
Let's
won't. Fingers crossed.
let's try to explain. I'm going to try to explain the Inner Circle, the importance of the idea if you want a social trade. And I know that it's a lot to think about, but if you join the Inner Circle, you'll get some videos inside. Also, just watching us, you'll get the idea. Okay, I know how to hook myself up to their social trading. But here's the thing: the social trading uh, algorithm is important because your account will make every trade our account makes. So you go in, you have complete control. You say follow this trader, and we'll do some more videos. But maybe I'll just pop over and
Show them how
and
it sets up.
yeah, I'll pop over and show you how to set it up, and then I want to talk to you about we want to talk about the algorithm. So if like you don't want to make as much trades as we make, or if you don't want to make, um, let's see here. So this is the live account right now.
Oh, you may not be able to because looks like you've got 25 cents in your account because you haven't loaded money into it yet. But
Yeah, but I can still show them how to hook it up. So here's some of the people that I followed in the past, and I followed Todd. So what you would do is in social trading, you just go in here and you would, let's say I'm going to follow, let's see, Liliana, and I would say Liliana. You can actually look and see what her deals are, what her profits are. You know, even Liliana's profitable deals are only 49%. She's got a trading. I don't understand how her trading profit is negative $21,000. Is this Amalia, or is
that is Lady
Liliana?
Trader. That is the YouTuber Lady Trader.
Oh, okay. This is Lady Trader. Okay, so she's lost a lot of money actually, but she's a really
There's
popular YouTuber.
a lot of people on YouTube talking about how much money she's lost of theirs. So
Yeah, and actually,
yeah,
she's lost my money. Part of this was my money that she lost early
mine
on.
too. Yeah,
But I love Lady Trader. I think she's awesome. At least her Instagram is awesome. Let's go. Copy trades. So what you would do is you would go in and you would get Todd's private account, and you would click copy trades, and then you would say I want to copy 100% of Todd's trades. I want to stop if he goes under, if my account goes under, $50, stop. So it would stop trading. The minimum copy I want to trade is $1. So you can set up some stuff. The max trade this is good too, but you would never want to do this with us because our min and max trades are going to change every day, and you're going to know that. So, but basically, like I said, if we're going to tell you what to put in these boxes. So if you have $200 in your trading account, and we're at a $200 trade level, you would go with us at 100%. Because remember, we're following an actual we're following
yeah,
an
and
actual chart.
as our trades change throughout the days, like every day they'll increase. So as our as the amount increases, the account balance that we're working with increases. So
Yeah.
you'll get that on the Telegram app. We're going to tell you what days trades will be, so you'll be set. So
Yeah,
you can set
you'll
all that.
know. The thing is like, so for example, if we're trading, let's say Todd and I have $1,000 in our account, our starting trade would be $22 that day, and we would tell you that. But let's say you only have $100 in your account, and you're like, well, I'm just starting at 100. You would follow us at like 10%. That's
Mm-hmm.
so our trades would be $22, but your trades would only register through Pocket Option as $2.22. So you copy in proportion, you would be 10%. That means
So
you only get
you can come into this at any time.
exactly. So that's yeah.
If you find this video 2 weeks from when we start, even a month or whenever, if we're making $1,000 trades, you can still join, and that would be the kind of thing I'd take a down bid on.
Yeah,
um,
I'm trying to.
but you don't
Okay,
have
hold
to.
on.
But
Yeah.
we're just
Oh, I'm
explaining.
in
But if
live.
you,
That's why I'm in live. I
oh
already looked
yeah,
at the
yeah.
demo. No,
So
this is it. Yeah. This is
um,
exactly a double cross down, and yeah, you're right. I saw that and immediately knew, like, ooh, we got to get that one. All right, so let's just go off that. So you would know through our Telegram, hey, it's Friday. We're going to start trading around 10 o'clock. We're going to be making our first trade at $22. We're trading off an account balance of 1,000. So you'll know, like, oh well, my account's only at 100. I'm gonna only follow them at 10%. So you have to do that. And our inner circle, we guide you through that. We're not just gonna you're like with any of these like Lady Trader or whatever. You're just following them at whatever. And to be fair to her, she does put on her Telegram, only follow me at 1% of your account balance or something. But I don't know how. That's not
you have
easy to
no idea what her
calculate.
bids are going to be or anything.
Right.
So
Yeah, you don't.
it's
So
a total crapshoot because you just don't know what she's going to be bidding. You could just log in later and find that all your money's gone.
yeah,
Most likely you will, because that's kind of what happens to everybody when they trade with people like
exactly.
that.
Well,
Uh,
and she says like trade with me at 1% or 2%, but like 1% of my account might be whatever. I mean, if she's making $1,000 trades, and I only have $100, I'm still going to get blown out by her trading over top of my balance. So
Right.
in the inner circle, it's a lot different for us because we're going to tell you exactly, like Todd and I actually work together. We would call each other, okay, we're going to go with this amount. We're going to do these trades, and our accounts can handle it. What the key is, your account has to be able to handle 5 deep. So I mean, because our
Right.
last trade, if this happened where we got to a 5th trade, we'd be making a $560 trade that night. That means your account would have had to have had $1,000 in it to keep up with us. If
Right.
not, here's what happens. We go to make a $560 trade, your account would make the last amount that it could, and it would stop trading with us. So
Hmm.
the problem with that is we would win that 4th bid or 5th bid, and you wouldn't, because your account would have stopped, and
Right.
then we would have made money, and you would have just lost money. So it's
You
extremely
don't want
important
to
that
lose
you
money. You don't want to lose money. So
no, you don't lose
yeah.
money.
So
It'd
you
be
just
extremely
gotta make
important
sure
for
you
you
got
to
the money
follow
in
the
there.
inner circle.
Right. So that you can be in the know and keep up with what's going on, because that way you make profits with us. You know,
Yeah, and
make
then this
bank,
side
as,
of
as the young people say.
make bank.
Make bank. You know.
You to make bank. Okay, so this level setup, we would be, Todd and I might be like, you might find this video, and me and Todd we're like, we're on level 23, and we're making $5 bids, and you're like, oh, I wanted to get in with you, and you could just start out up here and change your percentage. So it's weird. I have a spreadsheet for everything, so we'll have that in the inner circle for you, so you can just be nice, Todd, if they could just put in their account balance, and then just it would tell them like. Follow them at this percentage if you only have this much. They're trading on this much, you're trading on this much. And
Yeah.
some of y'all like math, but some maybe don't.
You're like me. I don't like math. I'm not a big math fan. Now tonight, just so that everybody knows, tonight, I mean, if anybody's watching an hour in here, um, tonight
Oh
was
yeah,
kind of
we got watchers tonight, man.
it was kind of technical. We were talking a lot about how this works, what we're doing. That's not how it's going to go down all the time. Me and Eric are goofballs. Okay, we like to have fun. So when we're doing this, when we actually get into this, this is our very first video on all of our social media platforms. So we wanted to explain what the heck this is and what we're doing, and what the fascinating world of binary options is all about. So and give you our backstory. So anyway, when we do this, we're going to be talking about other things while we do this. So if you decide to watch us, it's not always going to be real formal. In fact,
In fact,
we
it's
might.
never gonna. We're just gonna be goofing
it-
around,
It's
basically, making
probably never
trades.
going to be. Yeah, I mean, last night I won't even tell you what went on in our practice last night, when we were just setting all the audio up and everything. Um,
Whoa,
it
whoa,
was
whoa, whoa,
just
wait a minute, wait a minute. Did you share this on your Facebook page?
I shared this so that people can see this. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you shared our live stream.
Yeah, I shared our live stream so that people know me, that don't know that
Oh,
we have
gotcha.
a show
Okay,
now.
I was gonna say, okay,
So,
it's
yeah,
on your
so
Facebook page.
Joe Blow people can just see,
Okay.
not that my personal friends are Joe Blows, but,
Well, wait, your
um,
personal friends that don't care about this, they're gonna think you're a doofus.
they're gonna think, "Hey, these 2 guys that we went to high school with, um, have another YouTube show." It's like, um, as if the
Yeah,
first one wasn't bad enough, now they got this.
I've got 53 mutual friends with you who are gonna think, what is this guy doing?
Yeah. So I mean, so this is pretty cool though. But yeah, we probably, as we do this, we'll even have we might even have a third person in here. We might even have some guests in here that we talk to while we do this, because it's gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun, entertaining show. It's like if you go back and watch Fascinating World of Rim, our original show on YouTube, and you find episodes of that, you're going to see just how much fun we like to have. And that's what we're going to bring here to the Fascinating World of Binary Options. We decided that we're just, instead of ending Fascinating World of Random, we're just going to bring it into Binary Options, and we'll do the show while we're making our trades. So we're going to win some trades, talk about cool stuff. And if anybody has any ideas of stuff you want us to discuss, you got your band's song that you want us to listen to while we trade and tell you what we think, we're open to ideas. So, yeah, just tell us what you want us to. If you got a product you want us to try out, let us know about it. We'll bring it to the show. So this show is a combination of the fascinating world of random, but we're going to be doing binary options trading while we do it. And so we thought we'd tell you about it, tell you how you can get in on it, and join us in the journey to actually making this a real success. So that's
And
what
it's going to be on
what's going on.
Spotify, and it's going to be on.
Oh yeah,
What
it's
else?
going to be podcasted, right?
Yeah, it'll be. We're
That's what
actually
I'm
set up
talking
a
about.
podcast.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah.
Is there any podcast about binary options already?
I don't know. Can you find any?
Actually, I found some ebooks and stuff like that. You know.
But I haven't found anybody that's got a live stream kind of show like this that we're doing here. I think this is probably pretty unique, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm just probably living under a internet rock or something.
You think?
Maybe. I don't know. So yeah. Well, we're an hour and 5 minutes in. I think we've explained about everything we want to explain for the night, haven't we? We ready to wrap this up. How many wins did we get altogether? So if we had been doing this in live, we would have done
Yeah, dude.
what,
And
5 wins?
and that's me. I mean, I'm terrible at this.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well,
it
no, I
started.
mean we both worked together on this. So,
Right, we're gonna be.
but how many wins did you get for tonight?
So I had 2 losses and then a win. You
Yep.
can see that, right? Then I had a loss and a win,
hmm
a loss and a win, a loss and a win, and a win and a win. Oh,
So what was that?
bang!
6?
That's 6 wins, man. That's 2.
6
That's
wins.
clearing
That's
2
that's
levels.
2 days worth of wins right there, man. 2 days worth of wins. 2 sessions worth of wins. So so that's how this is going to go down, my friends.
Are we gonna really stop at 3? I think we're supposed to. I think that's what we
We
decided.
are and we will. You asked me about that on the phone earlier today. If we'll be tempted to make more, the answer is no. We will not. I mean, we might go into demo and play around if we get, but most likely not. We are going to win our 3. That's going to be, my ear itches, and then
Why?
we're going, um, and then we're gonna move along to the next day. And Shorty back here agrees. We should only hit our 3 and then move along because we got to keep it organized because that's what we're going to tell the folks in our inner circle. We're going to tell them exactly how much money they need to have, and not that would probably affect it, but we're going to tell
that's
them
true.
the plan,
Yeah.
and we're going to stick to the plan. So, but that's just gives them an idea. So if you're seeing this video, you had no idea what any of this is all about. Well, there you go. We just showed you that we can do this. We can win 3 wins a day without losing 5 in a row. And basically, we're going to be making a yearly income in about, what is it, 90 days of about 140,000 a year. Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
And
Just doing.
that's the plan. Just winning 3 trades a day. That's where this is going to take us. And so if you want to be on that journey, jump in, use the link, sign up for a pocket option account, and that's how.
Well, and you can jump in at any time because of the way the what we just explained. You can jump in any time and just set your percentage to the right percentage.
Right. Correct.
So there's
Yep.
and you can go right there to Fascinating World of Binary Options.teachable.com. Or I guess you could just go to our actual website, Fascinating World of Random. I think that's too. Oop, faxing. Okay. Oh man. I don't even know if our website's up. That's not up. Hold on.
I don't know that we have an actual website yet, do we?
Yeah, we have Fascinating World of Random.com. Is right here. Returns in 2021. There it is. And it actually is up, but I'm going to update this so they can get to it.
Oh,
So
the Fascinating World of Random. Yeah. I got you.
And we're going to put our binary link in there. And then you just make sure you subscribe on Twitter. Make sure you subscribe on what's that called? iTunes. Spotify. You can listen. And you know what? We
Twitter,
don't really have a
Twitter
guest
apparently.
link.
This is on Twitter?
Yeah, it's on Twitter right now. It's on
I
Twitch.
didn't even know you
Uh,
live stream on Twitter, but yeah,
you
that's new to
couldn't
me.
live stream on Twitter up until about a couple months ago. It's pretty new. I mean, it wasn't available until a few months ago.
Well, now you
But
can, and we're on there, I guess. So yeah, nice.
it's gonna be pretty fun, dude.
Yeah.
And also we've got we want, like Todd said, we want guests. We're gonna have a link to check out.
Yeah, if you
so that
got
can
some,
become
if
a
you got
guest.
some cool that you want to talk about, we can patch you in here, and as long as you have a better internet connection than I do,
Yeah, please
and
have a better internet
you know,
connection.
whatever you like to talk about. If you got something fascinating, some random fascinating thing that you like to share with the world, send us an email or a message or however you communicate these days.
Type us a
And
letter.
yeah, send us a letter through the U.S. Post Office, and we'll get you on here if we feel that you deserve to be on here because
What
you
do you
got some.
mean? No, everybody that says since something gets on.
Well, if
We're
they're
not gonna
nice.
discriminate against people.
Well, what if they want to talk about, like, I don't know, something stupid like sea monkeys or something?
Why would
I'm
you
just
say
kidding.
that
Sea
though?
monkeys are cool.
Why would you say
Sea
sea
monkeys
monkey?
are awesome. Sea monkeys.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about sea monkeys on here, you should definitely, send us an email. Send us a.
Wait,
That's
we
what
have
I'm
our
talking.
first guest.
Oh, it's Chuck Norris, the Funko Pop version.
Chuck Norris was on our show, on our other show, and he was pretty, he was pretty good. He
Yeah.
actually got
Wait a minute. That
electrocuted.
episode.
We tased
Okay.
him.
Yeah. We did taste. We did taste him, and you can actually see the. I'm pretty sure that episode is on our channel, The
No,
Fascinating
it's
World of Randy.
not.
Are you
It is
sure?
not. He never. No,
It never
he
got
never.
posted?
He might have edited it, but it's not posted. So we tased Chuck Norris.
Not the tased one, but the one where you unboxed it. I know the one where you unboxed.
Okay, you might
That
be
is
right.
up there.
Maybe
That is up there. The one where he got tased is probably not, but who knows? Maybe we can
Well,
share that.
let me look. I just don't feel like I don't feel like it was because it's not in the videos. It would have been Todd actually threw away Diver Dave, which makes me so mad.
Well, he's in a landfill. He likes,
Such a dude. You are so terrible. I can't believe you would be that irresponsible. Anyway, and not even call me. You had to feel guilt about that. You had to feel guilt about. I mean, you didn't even tell me
throwing the
about it
diver
for like a
helmet
year.
away. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but it was taking up space in my garage. We had an actual diver helmet that matched our diver, which was pretty much like our icon between him and the robot.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's this guy right here. We had a full out thing.
yeah, we had him in a like a cryo chamber type thing that we built, and you can see that on our other channel. But yeah, but now he's pretty much just a little cartoon guy there, and that's probably all he'll be from now on until we rebuild him someday in a physical form. But yeah,
I didn't throw
so,
Randy away. I mean, I took his arm off. But
well, he probably wasn't taking up room in your garage. He actually was kind of functional though. So yeah. So anyway, I think we need to wrap this up now.
Are you ready to go?
Well, yeah, I mean, we've been sitting here forever, and we've kind of explained.
So wait, should our podcast category be in business and investing and in comedy?
Yeah, both. It's kind of both. Yeah, it is comedy, and it's
education how to. Okay. Oh,
yeah,
Apple Podcast uses only the first category. Okay, other. So it's under business and investing, which I think is proper. And
right,
is this podcast gonna contain explicit material?
I hope not. I mean, if we lose 5, it might.
Yeah, I mean, what does that mean though? What's explicit material mean?
I don't know. Use your imagination. What do you
If
think it means?
well, I can't say.
Exactly. That's why it's explicit.
Well, let's see. Apple podcast explicit rating words. Okay, because I don't know
Are we going to be dropping f bombs on a semi-family show?
what counts as explicit on Apple. The explicit tag covers you on what you say, and again, use of the word SHI does not require you to label based on past shows that have been booted. Huh. All right. I don't think I'm going to say anything, but
That's not us. I don't think that's us. Yeah, that's not us.
occasionally I start cussing.
Well, you're going to have to
As
control
does
yourself.
any F bomb use the word. Okay, if you use the word, I don't know what that is. It says if you use the word C.
Yeah. We got you. Okay, that's not going
No,
to
it's
happen
CK.
here.
It's C explicit CK.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Just say no. Just say no. We're not that. That's not us. We're not explicit. Let me just say for anybody watching this, if you want to sit there with your kids and watch this, I think you'd probably be okay.
okay. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, we're not gonna be explicit. But occasionally, I don't know. As I get older, I just started cussing randomly. You've noticed? I don't know.
I'm usually a pretty clean guy. My wife says I pseudo cuss.
What's that?
It's my version of a tirade where I just crap, dang it, and
Oh,
I just go off on and I don't actually say cuss words, but it's where I get like to where you get the idea that I want to. So,
yeah.
so anyway, well, uh,
All right. Good night.
y'all,
Make
thanks
sure you
for
subscribe.
watching. Be sure to give our page a like on Facebook if you're seeing this on another page, like where I've shared it, like my own personal page and whatnot, and
You did? Why did you do that?
so that people can see it to help get us an audience. Same reason you should have. I mean, share it to your friends. Be proud of it. Let the
No.
world know.
No,
Let the
no,
world
dude.
know about our show, the fascinating world of binary options. Um. So anyway, yeah, we gonna wrap this up for the night, and yeah, but we will be back here and probably start our live trading either tomorrow or the next day or some other time. But this is going to be a regular thing, everybody. So used to it, and so yeah.
Okay then.
All
Okay.
right. Thank you all for taking the time to watch us for an hour and 17 minutes.
Hour and 17 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Now play
If
the
you,
outro music.
we're trying to find a way to get our original theme song from our show, Fascinating World of Random. We are working on a new intro, musical intro for this show. So
It could be like. Thank you for watching, everybody.